You know how when you have a toxic ex and you break up, and then they block you and they talk mad shit about you? That's pretty much what the US did with Cuba and why they put an embargo. So let's talk about it. From the 1820s all the way up until the 1850s, the US invested a crazy amount of money through private investors, but also government subsidies into Cuba. They built railroads, they built ports, all kinds of stuff. By 1890, the US had invested over $50 million in Cuba, and 94% of the exports of sugar out of Cuba were going into the United States. This is a quote from Harvest of Empire. So important did Cuba become to the United States that by the 1880s, it already accounted for nearly 1/4 of our nation's world commerce. On the eve of the Spanish-American War, the island was a Spanish colony in name only. And the same pattern developed in the Dominican Republic. Obviously, a lot of different things happened in Cuba that led up to the embargo. If you think about, your most toxic relationship when they're like, oh, we have history. That's the US and Cuba, honey. Dude, after the Cuban Revolution, Cuba rejected the US so hard, kicked all of the US people that were there out, that the US was like, oh yeah, well, I'm blocking you.